Yachting may be one of Hollywood's biggest scandals. From A-list actresses to Instagram models, many have been seen sailing on the world's most luxurious yachts. Sailing on a yacht and yachting are two completely different things. Yachting is a term for celebrities who need money to supplement their incomes in order to keep up their appearances and lifestyle. They will go on a yacht typically owned by a millionaire or a billionaire and do what the man says. While this may sound fun and luxurious, there is a dark side to yachting that involves exploitation, bribery, and human trafficking. Many Instagram models and actresses flock to attend yacht meetups in beautiful places like Monaco and France in hopes of attending luxurious parties where they can meet and mingle with the rich. The extremely wealthy host these events on their luxurious boats where they try to attract women to attend their yacht parties, knowing they may have to pay a hefty fee for the girls to exploit themselves and keep quiet about it. Year after year, the Cannes Film Festival has been regarded as one of the most luxurious and exclusive events for yacht owners around the world. With room for nearly 600 yachts at the festival, they only admit the rich and famous. With so many important figures in one place, a lot of people see this conglomeration of wealth as a way to make money or advance their careers. Models and actresses of all levels of fame always flock to Cannes, where pimps are waiting to sell them off to the highest bidder. After, they would be escorted to a yacht for the day. With many notable names like Bella Hadid and Emily Ratajkowski participating in these events, you might wonder why someone who's already rich and famous would be selling themselves off. Some women do this for the money, while others do it to meet the right people and carry out favors to accelerate their rise to fame, which, according to some, is the only way to truly rise to the top in Hollywood. Many of these women are paid varying amounts of money for their time, and some will pay exorbitant amounts just to buy the girl's silence. While some women just walk around the vessel topless, others are paid top dollar for favors which include prostitution. This incentivizes these women to participate more frequently for extra money and exposure. But some make it their career, blurring the lines between models and escorts. If you need an idea of the type of men that frequently participate in yachting, most are foreign billionaires and businessmen who amass their fortune in shady ways, like Joe Low, who was the mastermind of the massive fraud that stole $4.5 billion from the Malaysian government. He has been pictured with hundreds of the top celebrities at extravagant parties that he throws in order to make himself famous and well-connected. Joe is currently on the run as a fugitive after his scandals came to light. Many of these other yacht owners have similar stories with them, earning their wealth through crooked methods. This makes them no stranger to committing illegal acts like prostitution and trafficking. From Kim Kardashian to Meghan Markle, many celebrities have been spotted on mega yachts before their career takes off. Some speculate that specific famous models and celebrities only achieved superstardom by exploiting themselves to the industry's top executives. The Kardashians and the Jenners have always been under the close eye of the public because of their intrusive TV show and TMZ exposing dozens of their scandals. It has become obvious that Kris Jenner has made millions off exploiting her own daughters, and yachting was just one of the many ways she did it. From Kim being dropped off in a Ferrari with a bag of cash to Kris throwing extravagant yacht parties for Kylie, it's clear they have stopped trying to cover up their scandals. The first recorded incident involving the Kardashians and yachting was when Kim Kardashian was dropped off at her home in a white Ferrari with a duffel bag that had $250,000 in it. This sparked up a major debate online about who would give her such an extravagant gift, but after a few weeks, she broke the silence and admitted that none other than Joe Low was the mysterious businessman who gave her the money and the car. She went on to say that she partied with him in Las Vegas, where he gave her the present. Years later, her gift became extremely controversial because her Ferrari was paid with the Malaysian government's stolen money, which didn't sit well with the FBI. But in the end, Kim was allowed to keep the car. Some yacht girls use the profession as a way to arrange marriages and propel themselves to the top of society. One woman I'm sure you've heard of is Meghan Markle. Before she was married to Prince Harry, Meghan was a TV personality known for being a Price is Right presenter. It is well documented that Meghan was a yacht girl during her rise to fame, but many people did not know who Meghan was at that time, which made her reckless, which is how some photos of her yachting surfaced. Meghan was known to be very friendly to the celebrity friends of Jeffrey Epstein like Clinton, Gates, Weinstein, Allen, Spacey, and especially Prince Andrew. Many believe that Meghan met Prince Harry through Prince Andrew, who was a frequent yachter and one of Epstein's best friends. Even if Meghan didn't support Epstein and Andrew's actions, she didn't do anything to stop them while she was on board with them because it could cause her to sacrifice her chance to marry a member of high society. One celebrity who has not been afraid to stand up and act as the driving voice against this rising issue is Emily Ratajkowski, who published a memoir in 2021 called My Body, which detailed her grueling experience in the beauty industry. Emily explains her experiences with yachting and how the rich men of the world see women as objects that can be bought and sold. Emily talked about her experience parting with Joe Low on many occasions, and after that, people started to connect the dots between him and many other famous celebrities to find out who's a yacht girl like Paris Hilton and Alicia Keys. After pictures of Bella Hadid and Hailey Bieber on a yacht in Spain surfaced, she outed them and reposted them on Instagram, mocking them for their blatant participation and negligence. Now, with a voice that can reach millions of people, many are being educated on the issue at hand. It may be hard to imagine this level of blatant prostitution, but it is hidden in plain sight all around you. There is a popular water company called 138 Water that is suspected of being a front to a prostitution ring, and they advertise their women using billboards and Instagram. When there are huge pictures of half-naked women on a billboard in LA, many don't blink an eye until they see it's for a water company. Even when you scroll down their Instagram, it is full of women posing in bikinis and lingerie with a water bottle in their hand. It is easy to see how they could post women and have clients contact them about the women instead of the water. It doesn't help that the company is run by a scummy paparazzi agent, and people think that he is advertising his catalogs of girls. Kris Jenner started to co-own 138 Water in 2017 after Kylie's ex-boyfriend Tyga insisted she invest. She has been seen carrying the water around, and people think she is the only thing keeping them afloat because of her large cult following. If you go to their website, it's obvious they are selling more than water, and the queen of exploiting women is helping them do it. Some yacht owners try to avoid the eyes of the public at all costs. They don't throw huge, extravagant parties, and they don't invite celebrities and models. They want to keep their business strictly private. Every once in a while, we get a glimpse of what actually happens on these vessels when they are raided or seized. Many horrible actions involving prostitution, trafficking, and murder have been documented aboard mega yachts, but they never seem to see the light of day because powerful people influence the media, and they can influence what the normal person sees. One incident that is especially disgusting was the luxurious sex parties that the philanthropist Alexander Mashkevich threw on his yachts, which involved many prostitutes ranging from the ages of 14 to 20 years old. 10 suspects, among them 2 Turkish billionaires, were arrested immediately and investigated for solicitation and trafficking in women. This man is the 287th richest person in the world, and nothing happened to him. When he was convicted, he was met with a slap on the wrist and he was let free. Almost no one has heard this story because when you are a corrupt billionaire with many corrupt billionaire friends, news stations and reporters can only deny bribes for so long. Government intelligence agencies around the world attempt to stop these rings of trafficking and prostitution, but many of these yachts are in constant motion, or they are strategically moved around the world to stay out of agencies' jurisdiction, making them impossible to pin down. It's only with insurmountable evidence that a mega yacht would ever be raided and or seized, because they have to be careful who they arrest, as any of these yacht owners have strong ties around the world and no one wants a war. If you want to gain a better insight on the issue at hand, there is a compelling Vice piece on their YouTube channel where they interview a deckhand working on a super yacht where he detailed what he witnessed while working aboard one of these vessels. I'll put the link in the description. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.